I want you to be encouraged by your history. I want you to be encouraged by your history. And what do I mean by encouraged by your history? Is that there are so many people who have come before us who have been trailblazers, who have set the bar, who have set the motion to where we look at those historians and we recognize that, yo, I want to be encouraged by the people who have come before me. That's Frederick Douglass. And the reason why I got him up there is because he is one of the guys that actually inspires me. Again, I went to Frederick Douglass. I went to high school. And so Frederick Douglass was one of our heroes who could not read, and he taught himself how to read. And the reason why I say that is important is because as a speaker myself, I connect with people like Frederick Douglass, who was one of the greatest orators that there ever was in terms of Black history. And a lot of people ask the question of how did you become such an impactful orator if you couldn't even read, if you taught yourself how to read. A lot of people, when they met Frederick Douglass, they couldn't believe that he was the orator that he was, simply because of his background and because of his history. And nonetheless, I'm saying that to say is that, again, I want you to be encouraged by your history. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be doubtful of it. And don't dismiss anything in your history, in your journey that connects you today. I want you to be encouraged by that. And what I mean by encouraged is that I want you to feel good about the people who have done it before, that they give you the motivation and the encouragement that you can do it today. If they did it before, if they overcome the things that they overcome, guess what? You can do it today. You got it pretty easy in terms of today when we start comparing and looking back to those people who came before us. And some people may be saying that, you know what, my parents, they're not really an inspiration. My brothers, they're not really an inspiration. In the hood where I'm growing up at, that's not really an inspiration for me. Well, guess what? Look outside of that. Look outside of your current environment where you are right now, because that's the same thing that I had to do. I had to look outside of that. I went to books and I went to libraries. I was doing all the stuff that wasn't cool so that it would set me up for a path and a journey that I'm on today. I was encouraged by my history. I was encouraged by that. And so I want you to be encouraged by your history. Be encouraged by your history.